Hey there, everybody. Bob Trade Genius. Still the weekend of 12/14, 12/15. This is really fascinating to me. On my wall, I have a list that's I'm building every day. I don't know if I'll ever get to write this book, but I'm gonna try. And it's just basically how centralization is eating itself up. And I'm trying to figure out, where the catalysts are going to come from on this. But it's like there's holes in the dike and they can't be filled. And one of the things, probably ultimately money will do it. But as you're seeing around the world, and it probably started with Trump, but I think probably the Brexit at the same time, and then the French, and then now with China, and then with Corbyn, and with the American left with this impeachment thing, there is a basically a temper tantrum being executed by the left because nobody's listening to them anymore, and their true nature is boiling out. And I applaud the Brits for just totally devastating, devastating the British left on this. And I'm thinking that probably in the U.S., I don't think the left realizes how marginalized they're going to become after this election. And then China, you could always count on China to do the wrong thing. When you live in a world in which there's no dissent, you feel that everything you say is perfect because people are scared to death to tell you the truth. And these mouthpieces of China, like the Global Times here, with this Muslim soccer star from Turkey playing in Germany against the probably arguably one of the best football clubs in England, speaks out against that country killing people of the faith in which he believes. And what do the Chinese do? They try to put max leverage. They did it with basketball. When Morey from the Rockets said something, now they're trying to extract extortion out of the football clubs, and they're demanding that this guy lose his job. In China, he would not only lose his job, he would probably go to be vocationally re-educated. That's what they call it. No different than what these climate change wackos want to do to people who don't believe their story. And, I used to be annoyed about this stuff and maybe a little anxious, but I'm seeing now that, people have common sense. And to the extent that they can vote these clowns out, I think it's going to happen. You know, um, I'm rereading The Fourth Turning again because I think now we're actually in it. And I think these next couple of years are going to be pretty wild. But I, I would love to see the European Soccer League grow a spine here and basically tell the Chinese to pound sand. And to people who listen to this that are Muslim, I mean, this is just amazing to me. As a Christian, I speak out when Christians are being persecuted, and I don't see anything or hear anything from Iran or from Saudi Arabia and some of the other Muslim dominant nations. I mean, really, is money more important to you than your soul? It's just amazing to me. And same with America, how Christians can be quiet about some of this stuff. People are dying over there. Evaluate what you're doing. This is no longer an economic thing. This is a phenomenon which they are trying to use to control the world and the world narrative by using their money. And people really, really need to start thinking about disengaging from these people. Kyle Bass has been on it hard, and God love him for it. And I think other people need to start speaking up. The Chinese really need to understand that this is unacceptable behavior. If not, what they're going to slowly do, they're going to do basically deli slice off all these countries and create a block which might be extremely formidable over time. So take note. But I think the Chinese will overplay their hand. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you later, and enjoy the beautiful, beautiful weather if you're in Southern California like I am. Bye-bye.